Evening, folks. Today is, well, it's the very end of Monday for me, but it's about 2:30 in the morning, Tuesday, 3rd of January. Thanks to the old second shave of 2012. Gonna be doing this differently because I didn't just take a shower. I remember watching some of Tom's videos, that's Straight Shaven Cat, that he had used a hot towel mask and said it worked alright. So I'm going to try one that I forgot and nearly threw away. I had it locked up in that cupboard over, well, not locked up, but in that cupboard. This is St. James of London. I believe it's manufactured by Creighton's. This is made at Potter and More. But it's a hot towel mask, and we're going to give it a shot. I got some goodies today down at Superdrug. Steve reminded me to, well, he didn't remind me. He mentioned in his live shave that he picked up some stuff there. So I went down to look and picked up some cool stuff there. So let's get going. Let's see how this works. I haven't done anything besides splash some water on my face. So we'll see how well this stuff works. It's a bit thick. Smear a bit on. Oh, that is. Rather anticlimactic. It's not terribly. The warmth of whatever was in it wore off at the time I got it smeared around. That tastes awful. Yuck. Keep getting it in my mouth somehow. Excuse me, sorry. So I'm gonna let this sit and work in a bit. Smear some water on it. Maybe it'll do something. I'm gonna whip up some lather here. I'm gonna use the Berkeley. Haven't used that in a while. In the mood for a little scrubbier, kind of pre-shavy action. What I picked up is Superdrug have a house brand. If I had to guess, it's probably made by the same folks that make boot stuff, because the bottles are damn near identical. We're using Speick again. Probably the end of this week we'll kill that tube. Anyways, I picked up 2 aftershave splashes and a tube of their moisturizer. The one that I really like is called Forest Fresh. It's incredibly green. It's a bit like the original Polo in the green box. A bit like Paco Rabanne Pour Homme. That seems nice. The other one is called Sierra Breeze, and that's a very clean, vaguely aquatic, inoffensive, kind of borderline soapy scent. Not altogether bad. It wears off pretty quick. That one maybe 20 minutes, whereas the Forest Fresh goes about an hour on me, and it's good because it smells great. To me, anyways. I really like green scents. Hopefully that's not too much water. Their moisturizer seems decent. I just used it on my hands, so I didn't really need any on my face when I got it. So as far as that goes, we'll give it a bit of a work at the end of the shave. That seems about right. Might actually want more. No, that seems about right. Alright, I'm going to rinse this off my face quick. It feels mildly gritty, almost like a baking soda toothpaste. Not offensively like face scrub gritty, but there's a bit of grittiness to the solution. It did soften a bit and left a interesting moisturized feel in my face, so it's not altogether bad. I shouldn't have binned it or put it in the closet so quickly without trying it. But I had read reviews of other thermal scrubs, and none of them looked particularly great. But thanks, Tom. I am trying to speak quietly. The rest of my family is in bed right now. Oh, Afterbirth 04. I just got the email from YouTube about the message asking about palm olive. It is that simple. I took a cheese grater, I picked it up at the bargain store. To use just for the purpose of milling soap. Because if I ruined the one, that we have in the house here, that wouldn't be desirable. So, yes, you grate it into a bowl, you press it down. That's about it. There are some videos up on YouTube of that. If not, there's lots of pictorials up at Badger and Blade about it. Okay, so this is the stuff from Superdrug. This is the moisturizer. Seems decent. The ingredients list doesn't look too horrible. This is the Sierra and Breeze. This was £1.99. That's why I picked them up. I had the Old Spice in my hand and looked right next to them like, ooh, I could get both of these. This is the Forest Fresh for £1.99. Cracked open the bottle, gave it a whiff, a little dab on the wrist, took a sniff, and went, yes, you're coming with me. So, yeah, let's get going, shall we? Already starting on the diet and weight loss thing. Thought about what I'm going to do at the gym tomorrow. Got a meal plan made. Groceries purchased. I'm going to go back to 2,000 nominal calories a day. Basically eating 5 times. So you'll have a meal at breakfast. A snack about 2 hours later. a lunch about 2 hours after that, so on and so forth. So you have 3 meals and 2 snacks. With 2,000 calories a day, I lose a pound a week just based on some equation. The initials are MSJ. It's some Monson something Julie or something like that. But combining that with working out, and last time I did this, I was losing 4 or 5 pounds a week. I was quite pleased with that. The initial shed was amazing, which won't really be the case this time because I'm not that bad off. A few pair of jeans aren't fitting right, and I want to rectify that before it gets out of hand. Be focusing on a lot of cardio. That's what I like. Cardio and just basic calisthenics, push-ups, sit-ups, stuff like that. Back extensions, bicycle kicks, things like that. And then hopefully by the, let's say, end of February, I'll be back down to 175 or so, where I'd like to be. I just totally went the wrong way, but it wasn't uncomfortable. That's cool. I'm going the right way up here, but I just went against the grain on the neck, but pretty lightly, so there's still hair there. Need a haircut quite badly. So I'm going to try and get one from the barber downtown, or one of a few barber shops that I've seen. I'm just going to pop in, see if I can explain what I need, because military regulations can be a bit, or a military haircut can be tricky to pull off if you're not used to doing it. Or so I've been told. I'm not a barber, I don't know how to cut hair. There we go. Alright, another light rinse. We'll go against the grain and do some touch-ups. I hope everything's well with you all. Now, you can see I caught the my normal cold weather. I've always got a pimple either here or here. So not abnormal for me. Now, although bearing in mind that that's where my trouble spots are, right here. It's a bit annoying if I end up nicking it. This has a shark stainless in it. Oh, I really did get myself pretty good. Alrighty. Give a rinse, see if I missed anything embarrassing. I like a very light bit of lather for this. little bit of slickness really seems to help me find this spot. Let me just take a little more. Try and find it again. There it goes. Now, shaving the night before is one of the few times that I do try to consciously touch up more than normal, just because the shave's really got to stand on its own, and I can take a wee bit more irritation because it'll heal overnight. Awesome. Not that I ever try to get irritation, but every once in a while it just happens. This bit healing here from my shavette is really making the spot my finger is covering a bitch to shave. I think a shark's about ready to get tossed. Shaving very comfortably, but close is not its forte at the moment. Alright, that'll do. That's pretty darn good. There's a little stubborn bit right there. Yeah. Okay, what's wrong? Found some here. Alright, be that way. I'll put him there so I remember to change blade. This may be one of the worst ideas I've ever had. I use the R41 to get that. Sorted. I love this razor. I just have to get better at using it. Little rub. Our friend Alan. Get a bunch here. See if we can get that to stop bleeding. Alright. And even that part didn't really hurt at all. This is a very surprisingly comfortable shape. Even this bit. It's just now the smoothest part of my face. Or shaved area. I love you.
Cold water, dummy.
Groovy. I've gotten my shirt thoroughly wet. I use up the old Forest Fresh. Well, not use it up. Not using the whole bottle, but apply a liberal amount to the palm of my hand because it's cheap and smells awesome. And quite alcoholic. Wow. Smell like a brewery or a distillery till it evaporates. But oh, that scent. So good. But it is pretty intense till the alcohol evaporates. And then a little of the sensitive hydrating moisturizer. And this stuff is pretty thick. It really doesn't want to. Oops. Doesn't want to come off. I don't want to rinse that quick. This stuff was pretty. Well, not cheap, but it was like 3 or 4 pounds. I'll put a little there. Whoa. Don't run away. Put a little there. A little there. This is now the Uncle Steve method. See, that bit really needs trimmed up. So, I have no idea when my camera shut off, so I have no idea what you missed. But if you did miss me putting the Superdrug moisturizer on, I quite like it so far. I'll let you know what I think tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're going to use the R41. Yeah, definitely. So until then, have some good shaves, take care fellas, and we'll catch you around. Bonus! Steve, I know you said that your asters were a little rough on the first go, and I was just changing this, the blade in my R89, and I was palm-stropping a blade and figured I'd show you. What you do is you take this part, the meaty bit of your hand, and you take your blade, held firmly, carefully, and you put nearly flat against this. I do it like 5 times the side. Flip it over. Flip it up. Oh, good thing I have thick thumbs. Done. That's all you do. Give it a shot, see what you think. I only do it on blades that are notoriously rough on the first go around for me, so that'd be pretty much Astra SPs and Gillette Yellows, and maybe everything else made in the same Petersburg plant. I have no idea, but I know that those 2 blades made in the same plant. And now my blade's changed. Thanks guys, catch you later.